Hey guys, it's the Grimlock88, and I'm not doing too good right now, actually. I ended up losing another job, and basically this time it was because I ended up getting injured. I'm in the process of recovering from a concussion right now. I'm still having problems with remembering certain things. One of the things I need to say is, when I was working, I was a cart pusher for a while, at Walmart, and the one day I ended up getting slick. They didn't salt the one area that they shoulda, and when I tried putting carts back in to the store, I ended up getting injured. And so I've kind of been dealing with this right now, but I've also kind of been wanting to help out, a few friends on YouTube, because I know one of my friends on YouTube has been going through a bad time, and then there's the fact that I've been relaying a lot of time towards, trying to either relax or spend time with my girlfriend, since we live together. We've already been together for about 10 months, which is good. Things are going well. I'm hoping everything can continue to go well, and I'm hoping that I can make a full recovery quick. If you're wondering why I ended up losing the job, after I went to the ER, since they took me to the ER to get fixed up for it, initially the one emergency room doctor said I could go back, but since my dizziness was getting so bad to where I was falling downstairs into where I couldn't walk by myself anymore, I ended up going to the workers' comp doctor, and after she initially said, yeah, you should be off at least until Friday, and then screwed me over afterwards saying, yeah, you're fine, go back to work. If I'm so fine, then why am I having the problems of walking? Why am I having the problems with remembering, like, conversations, or having problems remembering, if you gave me, like, a set of numbers forward, I wouldn't be able to remember, like, the combination to say them backwards, or, it's because of this I made the decision to, like, try to fix my health more than keep the job, because with the amount of time that I had to miss from it, they told me you could either come back and probably get fired, or you can quit. And honestly, I really don't care, because my health is more important, and I would think you would agree too. And I'm hoping once I get back to doing what I do best, I can get back to doing reviews. Hopefully I'll have some more stuff to review as of Christmas. I'm probably going to have to continue doing the old format of reviewing using the live cam, because I don't really have the equipment that I need to do better reviews. But I'm still going to give the best input I can on each review I do. That won't change. It's just the quality won't be on par to what a lot of the big time reviewers have, which, then again, I'm not a big time reviewer, so that's not a huge deal. Maybe once I start getting some more subscribers, I can start saving up for a camera. One of the reasons why I wanted to get the camera in the first place was I wanted to do some shots and kind of collaborate together out of the shots I do, to somehow put together a kind of like a intro, as well as have a better camera to do the reviews. I found a camera downstairs, but I have no idea what the quality is. It's digital, but it looks old, and doesn't really look like it can hold a video together. My parents technically have a camera, but it's not too much better than the one I was talking about before. But on the other hand, it would be a bit better, maybe almost on par with this, but more, what's the word? I could do it in different rooms if I had to, you know. With here, I'm stuck in the computer room. The only other issue is I can't find the cord to hook it up to the computer, so I wouldn't be able to get the data on it that easy. At least I don't think. This new computer is a little weird, so it's a little hard trying to figure things out. What else? I finally got my first car, but there was a few issues. When I first started out, when I first got the car, you know, there wasn't supposed to be really any issues. I found out that the AC cylinder was busted, so during that time I had to buy a pulley, AC pulley pump, or you know, AC pump pulley. And basically what it does is after you take out the AC cylinder, you put in the pulley. That way you can still do the thing for the that way it'll turn and such. And one of the other problems I had was when I got it off the person, since you put in an aftermarket racing chip, since he's I don't know how to word it, he's not professional, and because of that, you know, yeah, he put it in himself, which takes some skill. He's still messed up though, and so because of that, the grounding isn't quite right on it. Like if I turn the wheel too far, it actually floods the car and turns it off. I actually have to like put it in park quick, turn it back on, so that way it'll run. And I can continue the turn or whatever. It usually either happens in a parking lot or something, which, thank God, but still that's not good. Because the grounding isn't quite right on it as well, my horn, I had to disconnect, because when I first got it, it wasn't an issue, but after testing the horn out, the one day I went to go pick up my friend, after I exited the car, like on the driver's side, as I got out, the horn starts going off as if it was the car alarm or something, and it wouldn't stop. So my only option was to actually disconnect the horn for now. So I'm trying to think of a way to get past that one too. If anyone who's out there that's watching me, maybe you guys can give some input. As a heads up on stuff I'm going to be reviewing, I've gotten some, or I should say my girlfriend got a few gifts for me. I think they're from Sir Toys. I won't find out till Christmas though. And I did get something from X-Transbot. It's a knockoff version of the upgrade kit for Superion. However, it's really good quality. I like it. I'm actually falling in love with it. There are a couple downsides. I will go over them in the review when I finally get a chance to review it. And a couple of upsides that I found out by using clear nail polish to kind of tighten up a few things that needed tightened up. I'm hoping to get back to it pretty quick. And on an upside, at one point I had an episode of Tea Time with Grimlock set up and it was supposed to be out now already. In fact, it was supposed to be from a while ago. One of the problems I found, though, was the data got corrupted when I tried transferring it from my laptop back over to my computer, or at least I thought, because one of the issues I had was when I first checked it, it was supposed to be a hour, 44 minute and 36 second podcast. When I brought it back over, it kind of messed up. Like when I first uploaded it, it was only showing up for like 8 minutes of footage. Only like halfway through, I think I got it fixed. I'm hoping, I'm going to check through the podcast. I'm going to have to listen to it from, at least from the beginning to the end, or at least until I know it's gonna be, until I know it's fixed. Then if it is fixed, I'm going to upload it, and I hope you enjoy it. We have a new member, a part of the podcast, and our one co-host, Screwed 129, is back. I'll have to get with him so I can start the next podcast at some point. But it's kind of good to be back, or at least to kind of give a heads up to you guys. If I seem a little tired, I'm also taking a little bit of pain medicine to help with my wisdom teeth. So I'm hoping you guys can understand why I've been trying to stay busy. I'm trying to get a job in line that I'm able to keep. This time it wasn't my fault, but or the last time, but still, the fact that I end up losing both, like the job for the past couple times, it sucks, because I'm trying to keep something that I can start providing and even start getting some stuff to review, and as well as equipment. I'm hoping to find something I can stick, that's gonna stick, I should say. I have a few apps out again, so we'll see what happens. I hope it ends up working. I don't know if I had told you guys this in one of the last vlogs, but my grandmother she suffers of dementia, but more so than ever. And one of the problems I had was she wasn't doing good, because for a while we thought she had cancer, but it was a benign tumor in her brain, which they were actually able to remove. And one of the things I find is interesting is, at one point, even though she's in a nursing home, she said, yeah, I'm going to be able to move back out on my own. And I'm like, well, who's going to take care of you? You need help. And after she had the surgery, she kind of realized that she couldn't do it on her own anymore. And so she decided to just continue living there. I know she doesn't like it, and it sucks, but something had to be done. One of the other things that's been on my mind is I'm a little upset about what happened as of recent. My girlfriend Rose, who I love dearly, wanted to help her brother because he had been on a bad path. And now that he had got himself cleaned up and had a job, excuse me, he wanted to get started on his own again. The only problem was he didn't have a place to go. until he could pay for an apartment. Well, we gave him a place to stay for a couple weeks. We said, you could be here for like 2 weeks, and, from there, hopefully you'll have everything taken care of. Well, during that 2 weeks, he'd gotten, I don't know if I wouldn't say it was sick all the time, because some of the times even though he called off work, he would go with his girlfriend. And, he wouldn't obey the rules or anything, and so basically after the fact, he ended up staying there twice as long as we had told him we would allow him to stay, because we didn't want to kick him out either. You know what I mean? We didn't want him to stay after the 2 weeks, but we also didn't want to kick him out because we wanted him to succeed. But after he stayed there twice as long as what he was supposed to, he comes back and says, hey, I need to stay here for a few more days because the place that I was supposed to have wasn't ready. But by that point, he already made a mess of the place. So we kind of got upset with him and told him no. But, I don't know what would have been the best situation for that, I didn't want to say no, but at the same time, if he wasn't going to listen to the rules of the house, why bother keeping him in there? Like, don't take 25, 30-minute showers. That shouldn't be rocket science. Oh, I'm only take like 5, 10-minute showers. That shouldn't take too long. It shouldn't take 4 or 5 times to try to tell them to kick in, or clean bedroom or clean the bathroom or something, because you need to contribute since you're living here under our house. But you know how it goes. If anyone can give a reply back, or maybe give their comments on what they would do in this kind of situation, or what they would do right now, I'd appreciate it. Also appreciate, the support from my friends and from all of you guys, because without you guys, I wouldn't really be doing this. One of the problems I find with this is I do all right in plays. I used to be really good in drama club. And one of the things I do with this is, I'm still speaking and reviewing in front of an audience in a way, though they click on the video and they watch me. A lot of times when it's a vlog, they'll see me face to face, but sometimes that does kind of scare me. It makes me a little uneasy. I guess I'm a little camera shy still. Even though I've been at this for quite some time, I guess since I don't do it like on a day-to-day thing, and since I don't really have material for like a weekly basis, I just haven't really got a chance to get used to it too easily. And I know there's quite a few things that are still in the tote of Transformers that need to be reviewed, but all will come at a particular point. And one last thing before I go. If anyone is wondering why I've still been growing out my hair, usually people notice I tend to keep it short. A lot of my friends have dealt with family members losing their lives to cancer. A lot of my friends themselves have also fought cancer. And so, as a way to help out, one of my friends has asked for the patronage of, or I shouldn't say patronage, but the help of and support of their family and friends. For those who are brave enough, they will, grow out their hair to go and, have it cut off to be turned into wigs to help those who need it. I think for once I want to do this because I'm old enough to make my own decisions, and my parents don't care if I, keep it long or whatever. I've decided, you know, once it's cut off, I don't have any use for it. Maybe someone else could. Maybe I can make a difference for someone else. So, this is the Gremlick 88 signing out. And I hope everyone takes care of themselves. And have a happy holidays. I will be doing another review soon, probably around Christmas, and I'll wear festive clothing. I'll garb in the hat. You remember one of my earlier reviews I did, I said I would sign out, but here I am talking still. If you remember, in one of my earlier reviews I had the light up Santa hat. Well, now I just have a normal Santa hat, but I'll still wear it and try to keep for the occasion. Everyone take care of it, you know. And it's always good to hear back.